What's up, party people? It is Friday. It is an exciting Friday. We are... That's very rude of me to be on my phone as I'm trying to speak to all of you. One, it is Good Friday. It is a good Friday to be Good Friday. We'll say that. For all of you that celebrate, happy Good Friday. Easter is this Sunday. Hopefully you have all of your Easter eggs and Easter activities figured out. We are on our way to the East Coast for Smokies 10. It is crazy to think that Smokies GT is now 10 years old. That's the first thing. And cheers. We got some High West Rye, Manhattan, still sipping on that Croatian vermouth, if you will. Smokies 10, been 10 years. Dundon's been to 9. What's up, Larry Beck? We have been to 9 of the 10. It's been a wonderful partnership. Sean, Mayor, John Baker, rest in peace, that started Smokies. I don't think they realized how much it would grow, how long it would continue, and how many lives it would touch, honestly, both on the giving and the receiving. Dundon alone has raised almost $500,000 in the things that we've, probably more than that. We haven't honestly kept track over the 9 years that we've been going. We raised over $100,000 last year and the year before that. So this year, I'm hoping that look like our illustrious president when I do that. So I should be careful. I'm curious to see how much we'll raise this year because we're donated to the live auction where all the proceeds go to cystic fibrosis. That's what this is about. A full lab rat package. So MCS dampers, thank you MCS for donating those. Our full suspension arm kit, a full aero kit for any car that we make it for, a full power package for any car that we make it for. So you could get a 991.2 GT3 RS full lab rat package. You could get a 718 GT4 full lab rat package, a 718 4RS, 992 GT3. We'll debut our 991.1 GT3 full lab rat package with our prototype deck lid. We've got partial lab rat package for the 992 3RS. We're still finishing the aero, but we've got brakes, suspension, power, all that good to go. Unfortunately, it looks like it's going to rain a bit while we were over there, but it's like 10 to 20% chance of rain the whole time that we're there. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. You know, it's kind of like when they predict rain over here. Who knows if it's actually going to rain or it isn't. So we're really excited to go see old friends. We've got a really packed itinerary. So we fly in. We leave Monday at 9 a.m. from Seattle. We arrive, I think, around 5 o'clock East Coast to Atlanta. We are staying in Alpharetta. We'll probably have dinner with Wyatt from MCS that night. Next morning, we go to Hennessy Porsche, which Steve, the service manager at Hennessy Porsche, has been super accommodating, very, very nice. Anybody who needs their Porsche GT car serviced in the Atlanta Metro, go see the folks at Hennessy. Our cars arrived. I should have sent you the pictures of the cars going across country. I still can. I've got those pictures. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna send Justin the pictures of. We put air tags in the cars, so kind of fun. Fantastic. That'll work. Those pics are great, Justin. Not reads. Where are you, little pictures? There's one. Cars got across the country real quick. So I was told they needed to pick them up like a week beforehand and yada, yada, yada. And they were there yesterday. Just nutty. Because they only left, they were only picked up a week before. Not even a week before. No, a week before. They were picked up on Thursday last week, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So they got there Thursday this week. So kudos. We always use CarWorks. John Costia is our guy for shipping cars, both personally and professionally for Dundon Motorsports. He always takes care of us. He makes the impossible possible, which is great. When I checked, so they were in Salt Lake City, then they were in Kansas, and then they were in Roswell, Georgia. I was like, fucking A, they went from Kansas to Roswell, Georgia in a day? Jesus. So we got all the goodies there. The rat is a rat, and the mouse is a mouse, and the race car is my track bag. So we put another doodad, a little AirPod, air tracker thing, whatever the fuck they're, air tag, there we go, in my helmet bag, just in case somebody wanted my helmet, which would be weird, but yeah. So anyway, Steve did, he closed out all of the recall campaigns for the 9923RS, which there were 4, didn't know that. One for center locks, which we knew about, that I thought the guys local to us here in Tacoma had closed out, but they hadn't quite yet. So that one got closed out. There was another one for changing the label on the oil fill to be the new Porsche GT oil, because my car was delivered before that oil was available. And then another one was an owner's manual supplement. Public service announcement. I hooked up, I did it. I hooked up a battery tender to the lithium-ion battery in the 9923RS directly to the battery. And that blew up the voltage regulator inside the battery. So now the car always says it has low voltage because it doesn't have the voltage meter thingy inside the battery operating. So I need a new battery. Steve took care of me. He's going to make that happen, which is great. Also, I am missing a brake duct from the shipping of the car, which can happen. They got to strap the car down. It's shitty. They don't know that there's a brake duct there. I'm not going to fault anybody, but Steve's taking care of that. He also did an oil change on the white car. And so we're set. We got brand new oils. We're service indicators turned off in the car. They're going to try and get a battery into it. They're shipping one from Germany overnight on Monday. It's dope. So Hennessy, thank you. Thank you for taking care of us. I very much appreciate it. And honestly, I didn't even know I hadn't even gotten a hold of Steve until the cars were literally already there. And they got us in the same day. Yeah, can't say enough. Fantastic service. Absolutely fantastic service. So very happy with that. I'm sure it doesn't hurt that we are Smokies homies, but you know, the fact that he was able to move shit around, get the cars in, get them all taken care of, and make it so we're ready for pickup. Oh man, Seth's car looks so good in that picture. For Tuesday, when we pick them up, is great. Let me give you the itinerary, what's going down. So we fly in Monday. We go to the hotel in Alpharetta, hang out with Wyatt for dinner, probably. Then we are Tuesday morning going to go pick up the cars from Hennessy Porsche in Roswell, which is right next door to Alpharetta. And then we beeline for Tennessee. We'll pick some fun roads to get over there. Haven't planned that out yet. I am sure there are plenty of fun roads, and I'll talk to Sean Grower about what roads we should take to get there. It's one of his favorite passes going that way. It is Ted and Jamie and Charles and Justin all going. We will have a support vehicle. We're renting a small SUV to throw all our shit in, since we got 2 sports cars that will be out gallivanting around in the Tennessee and Smoky Mountain range all around there. We are Tuesday, we will get to Sean's house. There will be a gaggle of Smokies volunteers, essentially all Sean's homies over the years. So I think Meeker's going to be there. I think Chris Olson's going to be there. Bobby's going to be there. Sean will be there. The 4 of us will be there. So it should be a good time. Sean said we're going to take his boat to go get Mexican food across the lake, which is super cool. Haven't taken a boat to get dinner in a very, very long time, especially unless it was a ferry to go to Seattle, but that's different. Then Wednesday, this is kind of a unique feature of Tennessee, where Sean lives and where the track is. We're going to Flat Rock Motorsports Park, which is a new exclusive private members only track that they built in Tennessee. So our track day that kicks Smokies off will be at Flat Rock. It is a long technical track. It is almost 4 miles, 3.95, 3.85 miles. We've got some videos that we're going to watch to try and get a little bit of where the fuck are we going around this track before we get out there. But there is a time change between Sean's house and the racetrack, and it's essentially going back in time an hour. So when we leave Sean's house, we only need to leave 15 minutes or so local time, Sean's house time, to be able to arrive at the track, which is about an hour away, 15 minutes early. Just really kind of cool. Getting home isn't as great. You're gonna make up that hour at some point, and you're gonna get home an hour later. But it's really cool to be able to not have to get up with the dawn to make it to a track day. That's fucking amazing, because you can always pick when you leave. You gotta be there when you start. So you gotta be there when you start. How about that? It's prophetic. So that's Wednesday. Thursday, we are traveling back to ATL on fun roads. We are going to PEC Atlanta. We will be there. And I believe that they're auctioning off a couple vehicles. So there is a Keen Project Safari. There you go. Perfect. This is Flat Rock Motorsports Park. Big bank turn, then we come up. We stay right, don't take the left. Let's see if I can remember it. Then another right, got a left coming up, got brakes up the hill, left, sharp left, and then it's like 8A, 8B, then a straight, it's flat into a left, flat into a left. Hold it. Yeah, get it, go. Go, 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 go. Long fucking stretch. Onto the brakes, up the hill, another left, back to the right, coming up. Nope, got that wrong. Left, then right. I would have literally crashed the car right there. Need to watch that video a little more. I don't know where I'm going. So, now what's sad is, dude, totally. Hayes the Hides, who are you? Tell me your name, son. I don't know your Monica. They keep their sim version of the track on lockdown for members only. Grrr. That's why I have a sim, so that I can learn new tracks and do shit. But yeah. We tried. They won't give it to us, so all good. What's up, Roz? Gonna be fun. Gonna be a good time. Let's see. We're at PEC Atlanta. We'll give away some cars. Have people bid on some cars. I'm not sure which one they're doing. We got a special. Got a 992 3RS in a special color that they're auctioning. And then we've got another car that Sean and Lee Keen co-built, Umlaut and Keen Project built. It's a Safari, air-cooled Safari. They're going to give that away. Have people bid for it as well. So we're going to raise a lot of money this year, which is fucking awesome. Fucking awesome. So let's see. Wednesday is PEC Atlanta. It's get there, check into the Kimpton, go to the event that afternoon and evening. And then Friday morning, we head to Brasstown. So we head up to Brasstown up in the mountains. So we take all the fun roads up to Brasstown. Sweet. Thank you, Roz. I didn't know that. I am not a bidder for either one. I will be a spectator for all of that. But I will be. We are working on a fantastic video. Justin is on his third version of it and getting frustrated with us because we're like, that's really good, but add this. That's really good, but add this. He's like, damn it. Can you give me all the specs before I spend hours doing this the first fucking time, please? But that's kind of how it rolls out here sometimes. Once we're at Brasstown, then it's all the shenanigans happen at Brasstown. Yes, we are doing the airstrip again. I was told we're the sponsor for the airstrip a few days ago. I didn't know. So we're the sponsor for the airstrip. Woohoo! Should be a good time. Give the kids some rides, go down and make the car go fast. Should be a good time. The way that we're giving away a full lab rat package, I am hopeful that it works out. Since we have enough applications for our products, when we give away a power package, it can be for a 991.1 GT3 or a .2 GT3 or a 3RS or a 992 GT3 or a 718 GT4 or a 4RS. So there should be competition for that full package. And the only way that someone can get a full lab rat package is if they outbid everyone else for all of the parts and request the specific parts for their car. We will not be doing 2 of anything this year. We're giving away a lot. So my hope is that we can get a lot of bidding, we can get a lot of action, and we can get a few guys who want to build complete lab rats by giving their money to cystic fibrosis to do it, to really show up and open their checkbooks, open their hearts, give that money graciously. It's also a nice tax write-off for a lot of these folks, so that you can get some really cool parts on your car and be able to go. So, dude, we'll let you drive it, Roz. That car is a freaking hoot. It is a hoot, especially with the engine swap that we did on it. Really, really fun. So, it's not only does it look killer, the thing has got some massive cojones. It will scare you how fast that car is. It's really fun. We're very excited this year. We got a lot of cool shit. It's gonna be really fun to see old friends, like I said. Celebrate all the things that Smokies stands for, which is giving back. We're all very blessed to have these cars, to be able to, as my friend Ed says, live this life. And he's not wrong in that regard. The folks who work here are super pumped to provide the things that they do for everybody I mean, who doesn't want to work on cool race car shit, honestly? We have a lot of guys who are more passionate. We had to let somebody go recently because they were always allergic to Mondays, which was unfortunate. They had a lot going on in their life, but what they were doing here wasn't more important than the things that they were doing. So unfortunately they had to go. But everybody else, man, we have a lot of fun doing what we're doing. We get to work on really cool shit. Everybody out there, we appreciate every single one of you for being a customer, for putting up with us. Absolutely, brother. You got to make the years count. That's it. And I can't believe Dundon is 10 years old at this point. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. We get to play with, we're like a bunch of 5-year-olds sitting in the sandbox with Matchbox cars most of the time. We get to play with cars and pictures of cars and soundtracks of cars and make cool parts for cars and take cars to the racetrack, and it's just really fucking cool. All that said, it's not without some consternation. YOLO, so go buy a Cup car. Woo! Let's show that. Speaking of consternation, let's show that picture of the prototype high torque reaction arm. So there was a video dropped yesterday by Vin Anatra, and he's been on our channel before. He has a 997.2 GT3 RS. He's got some parts on his car. He's taken some of the parts off of his car. I don't know what he's going to do. So, and I try not to worry about it, because a lot of guys have ADHD when it comes to mods on their car. They put some stuff on, they take some stuff off, they move stuff around. So we had been working with high torque pretty much from the beginning, when there was the very first reaction arm, to get the reaction arm changed, because we wanted it to be able to fit on smaller wheels, 19-inch, maybe 18-inch wheels, maybe even Cup car wheels. And so we drew up a reaction arm, and somehow the reaction arm that we drew up, that's a prototype, that Mike moved heaven and earth. Mike is our contact at High Torque, moved heaven and earth to build. Vin contacted Mike in the midst of Mike building that, and I'm not entirely sure how. Mike ended up shipping our prototype reaction arm, which Vin claims in his video is ours. He's like, it's exclusive to Dundon. You can only get it from Dundon. He shipped the prototype to Vin before we'd ever seen it. So we've gotten no less than 5 inquiries about this specific reaction arm. When's it going to be available? How much is it? When can I have it? Et cetera, et cetera. And we haven't even seen it yet. So YouTube folks have a lot of pull because they get a lot of eyeballs. And sometimes people in the industry will get confused about what the correct path for things should be. I'm trying really hard not to be frustrated with this, because I'm really frustrated with this. Because honestly, I have some concerns that there's a part out in the world that we haven't seen, that a customer with a YouTube channel got first and is claiming is fine. That may very well be the case, but the people who designed it and specified it haven't seen it yet. So we're going to have to see it and put it through its paces and release it into mass production through High Torque. This will be exclusive through Dundon. It should fit the Cup car wheels, 18-inch wheels. It should fit 19-inch wheels. It may fit E88s. E88s are very tightly spaced on the spokes. They may fit in the slightly wider region. That was our hope. They will fit E07s, but it's just kind of frustrating that a YouTuber got our development part before we got it, and now he's announcing to the world that it's available and to contact us. Heavy sigh. So Mike and I talked for 45 minutes at High Torque about that particular circumstance, and we've tightened everything up, closed the gaps. We're good to go. We put the High Torque in our High Torque in the car, correct? Yeah, okay. Asshole. Justin turns around with big wide eyes. What? Yeah. Asshole. Why you got to do me like that? On live YouTube vision. Anywho, so that's the Skinny with the reaction arm. Once we have one and we can put it through its paces, then we'll know how much it's going to cost, when it's going to be available, that it works for this or that, yada, 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 and when you can have one. So there you go. And let me reiterate, that arm is only available from Dundon Motorsports because I've been frustrated at the proliferation of this tool to any number of other folks that might want to sell it just because they say they want to. They had no skin in the game to get it. Very good. You even took pictures of it. Look at you. They had no skin in the game in the development of it, of dealing with it, of, you know, conference calls and all this crap. So anyway, what else? What's new here? Anybody who has a PDK and wants to run it on an aftermarket ECU, there was important past tense word, was a company called HTG Tuning, HTG, they were out of Poland, that offered a PDK controller. They're bigger in BMWs, they're more for the drift guys, they do a lot of the DCT aftermarket controllers. They're gone. So we have a project here that we were using that. We had already purchased the parts. Now we're to installing them, getting it ready to go in the car, and the company's defunct. So that's awesome. We are luckily know enough people in the industry. We were able to reach out and find one of the folks who used to work for that company, and he reached out. Thank you for that, Adam. Very much appreciated. He's in Texas doing some work on some Corvettes currently. And hopefully, once we're back from Smokies, we have all of the details we need to be able to make that work so that we can get this car with a PDK out of here. Not that car, it's a silver car, but that is the 991.1 GT3 full lab rat, which we affectionately call the lab mouse because it's white. It also goes by a couple other names. Cowbell is one of them because it definitely does not need any more cowbell. It's got all the cowbell. And then Charles calls it Trash Panda, which not a big fan of, but it's white and it's like a really big rat because this one has a 991.2 GT3 4-liter in it. So that is our finger follower fix, if you will. Swap it with a 991.2 GT3. It has our full dive plane package. It has our splitter. It has our Valkyrie wing. It has our prototype deck lid on it. We 3D printed this deck lid. It will be available in carbon fiber. We will not 3D print your deck lid because that would be silly. If you are interested in doing a 991.2 GT3 4-liter swap, reach out. After this trip, we'll have everything together to be able to begin to discuss the commercial availability of that swap. Essentially, the gist would be you send us a car, you buy an aftermarket 991.2 GT3 engine, we can facilitate the peanut butter and chocolate amalgam of a 991.2 GT3 engine or GT3 RS engine going in your 991.1 GT3. It's about 100 horsepower, 105 horsepower gain over to the wheels from a stock 991.1 GT3 to a fully Dundon sauced 991.2 GT3 with a Cobb tune on it with our Pro Tune. More if you want to run MS109 or the like. So it's for what 991.1 GT3s are going for, what 991.2 GT3 4 liters are going for used. It's a good bargain. You can build a car that's very, very competent on the track for way less than a 992 GT3, a 992 GT3 RS, a GT4 RS, these kinds of things. You can build a ridiculous track monster with everything refreshed, everything ready to go. Rock'em sock'em robots. So we'll talk about that more as time comes. We will see all of you Smokies folks rolling in. Everybody's kind of milling around Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, track day, then finally Thursday we're actually starting. So my wife's giving me a hard time that every year Smokies gets longer and longer. Yeah, what can I say? Yeah. Anybody got any questions for me? Hit me with the Friday questions. Because then it's time to go get some takeout. Yes, sir. Can help you with that reaction arm. Once we know it works. Grumble, grumble, grumble. And not take the word of a YouTube guy that it works or doesn't work. Yeah. Rain or no rain, it's still going to be a good time. If it rains the whole time, it'll still be a good time. Oh, we are going to have a special event at the airport runway event at the Seth and Ted have both signed up to do some donuts for everyone's enjoyment in their prospective cars. Hopefully we can keep the tires on them because we don't have any extra tires for the Rat. But Ted got a little practice over Christmas time doing some loop-de-loops when he was dressed up as the Grinch for our video with the car all decked out in Christmas lights. So that was pretty fun. Going out, being a hooligan out in the midnight hours in and around Washington at Christmas time. So that was a good time. All right, y'all. Well, we are going to sign off. We've all got to do some packing. Make sure we don't forget nothing. And we will see some of you next week. And for those of you we don't see, please try and put it on your bucket list to make it to Smokies GT. If you are curious about how to get in, if you are a Dundon customer, please reach out directly to us. We can help you maybe skip the line a little bit, not a lot, a little bit. We know a few people. We can help facilitate that. It is not an inexpensive thing, so don't cry me a river that you can't afford it. You've got a GT car, you can afford it. Choosing to or choosing not to are different things than can. So yeah. I got nothing else. We're going to sign out. We just riffing tonight. We didn't have any big updates for development or whatnot. We've all been kind of focused on getting everything ready to get to the East Coast. We will enjoy, Larry. We will see you soon and or talk to you soon. We won't see you soon, but we do have some things brewing that we'd like to. There was a video posted from your neck of the woods about the fastest GT4 RS, and we'd like to officially lay claim to that. So we may say send Ted down there with some of the variety of GT4 RS lab rats that are down there. Maybe buy a set of slicks. See if Ted can't get out there and officially reset that record more emphatically. But that's for probably at this point, because it's going to get hot in Texas, like starting tomorrow. Probably like an end of the season activity if I had to guess. So I appreciate that, Larry. That's very kind. That's very kind. So if we can make that happen, we'll try and get him down there and buy a set of sticky tires and get them mounted up on an extra set of wheels. Off we go. Hey, Felix is hanging. What's going on, brother? You lurking? So we do know a fast driver that had he a full lab rat package, he would emphatically have the fastest lap times. But yes, we'll see if we can't make that happen. Just be good to go hang with our homies in and around Texas. I have not made it. I would see if I could, at least for a day. It'd be fun to hang out with you guys and shake your hands and shoot the shit. But yes, we have friends all over the country. It is a beautiful thing. So yeah, we will chat with everyone soon and hope all's great. So you all have a wonderful weekend, and we will give you updates from Smokies as much as we can. There may not be a Whiskey Friday next Friday, but if there is, it's going to be a banger because we'll have a whole bunch of people cameoing in, and I have no idea where we'll be. So we should be at Brasstown on Friday. So yeah, we shall see. We shall see, and it'll be late. It'll be past dinner time by the time we need to do it. It'll be like 7:30 over there. So maybe we will try. Maybe we will try. So talk to you guys soon. Have a good night.